We know what it means to catch something. That's a catch. It can be a noun or a verb. But today we'll learn some phrasal verbs with catch. And if you watch to the end, I'll throw in an expression as well. I'll start with catch up. There are so many ways to use catch up, and these first three are to catch up with. To catch up with somebody or something is to reach the same level or standard. It implies that the person either didn't progress as quickly as others or may have fallen behind. George is working hard on his reading and hopes to catch up with his classmates. You might catch up with somebody who is ahead of you physically by walking or running faster. Taylor left a few minutes ago. If you run fast, you might catch up with her. If you haven't seen someone for a while, you might arrange to meet up with them. I'm going to catch up with John later over coffee. I haven't seen him in ages. Which brings me to catch up on. It also has 3 different uses. I might catch up with John so that I can catch up on what's been happening in his life. So, I want to find out the latest news, gossip, or information. But if I separate the phrasal verb with a proper noun or pronoun, it changes the meaning slightly. To catch somebody up on news, gossip, or information is to give the news, gossip, or information to another person. It's Harry's first day today. Why don't you catch him up on our computer system? You can also catch up on something that you have missed out on for some reason. Things like sleep or work. I'm so tired. I need to catch up on my sleep. I hate coming back from holidays. I always have so much work to catch up on. The past tense of catch is caught, so we can say caught up with, caught up on. We can also use the expression all caught up for most of the previously mentioned situations. If you have reached the same level as others, you are all caught up. If you have found out the latest news, gossip, or information, or exchanged it with someone else, then you and they are all caught up. If you have done everything that you previously missed out on, like sleep or work, then you are all caught up. Speaking of past tense, there are a few occasions when we only use the past tense, caught up. The first is to describe something becoming held as if in a net. This could be literally a net or something similar. We don't want dolphins to get caught up in those fishing nets. Or figuratively, my brother got caught up in some political fanaticism. Or we can use it to describe holding someone's attention. He got caught up in the football game and lost track of time. Or a bit more than that, holding someone's attention, but it's as if they were under a spell. At the concert, she got caught up in the moment and forgot to eat. Okay, let's move on to catch on. Now, there are 2 ways to use catch on. The first is when somebody understands what is happening or how to do something. There's a lot to learn on your first day, but don't worry, you'll catch on. Now, just say some friends are throwing a surprise birthday party for someone, okay? Alvin didn't catch on that the party was a surprise, and he let the cat out of the bag. To let the cat out of the bag is to reveal a secret. So he told the person whose birthday party it was that they were having a surprise party. When we want to describe something becoming popular, we can also use catch on. Cush balls didn't catch on immediately, but soon became a hit in the 90s. My kids still love those things. Now, what about catch out? Again, there are a couple of ways to use it. If you discover that someone has done something wrong, then you catch them out. You can separate this phrasal verb with a proper noun or pronoun. Mel tried to go home early, but was caught out when the boss got in the lift with her. Lastly, I promised an expression, and here it is. What's the catch? This is when something sounds good, but we are worried about the hidden problems. It sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Why are you helping me? In this case, I am suspicious of your generosity. Are you going to want a favor sometime? Or is there something else that is not going to be good for me? That's what a catch is. That's all for today. Like and subscribe and write a comment using one of these phrasal verbs. Thanks for watching. Bye!